Hey everybody, welcome to the Blackstone Fortress adventure. We're back with the Escalation crew, hunting for 2 more of the Shrines Decay, and I think Rapture, this one's called. We've already found Fate and Wrath, and we got 2 more to go before we can actually unlock the Throne of Malix. Now we've explored pretty much the whole right-hand side of the map. We're gonna have to go to the left. We're going right back to Gateway and taking the road not yet traveled. So I'll show you the team, show you the current state of them. We've also got one of our henchmen, which is Gren Knuckles Brogan, going with us, and we'll get this underway. We're all set up. The Explorer's ready to rock and roll. Of course, we've got the Escalation team going here, Gottfried and Naam. We have Aradi and Medellin, and Daedalosis hanging out with Gren Knuckles Brogan, my little retinue character that I painted up from I think it's the annual he exists in. And so what do we got? Well, not a whole lot of extra stuff. Aradi's got some little gizmos. She's got digital weapons, discard to do a D12 attack. Maintenance, you can discard this card to do an increase of one of your dice. If you need a 6 really badly, you can turn a 5 into a 6. Abbot of Plating, discard when you take a Grievous Wound to get rid of it. Naam's just got a clue, but they both got an inspiration point. Daedalosis has got a stimulant, double his move value, kinetic reorienter to hostiles take a wound and get stunned, and a mirror shield to try and deflect back a wound or grievous wound. And then Gottfried's just got a clue and 2 archaeotechs. And that is the current state of the Explorers. And so you can see here the map, we found the Shrine of Fate and Wrath, but this whole side's pretty explored at this point. Which means I think we're gonna have to go this way. There's an entrance off Gateway we haven't gone to yet, and it's 0 clues to go there, so we'll set up Gateway and take the one we have, take the entrance or the exit we haven't taken. So here's the Gateway all set up. We have 1, 2, 3 encounters, 2 exits. This is the one we took previously, which basically departs to the right-hand side of the map. We wanna go through this one, which means we're at least going through 1 and 3 probably. 2's probably gonna block our way before we get there too quickly. So let's see what our encounters are. We've got 1 cultists, Firebrand and 7 cultists. 2 is 2 spindle drones, and 3 is 7 more cultists. Point of view being in the way, that really couldn't have gone much worse, could it? Let's see what our initiative is. We have Hostiles 1, great, the cultists. Then Daedalosis in the back, handy. Hostiles 2, and then everybody else, I guess. Gottfried, 3, Naam, and then Aradia. That's right, we should have made our destiny rolls first. Let's see what our destiny is. Locked out, and then 2, 5, and 1. Actions. Oof, not bad for Aradia. She can pass that 6 off if we need it, which we might, because Naam didn't do great. Daedalosis does get a 6. Not that that really matters for him, because his dice don't really do much. We want one for Gottfried, though, so we can activate that shield. He gets it. I think we're covering fire. We're not going to do any advances. We're just going to covering fire Daedalosis with Gottfried, and then Aradia with Naam, so that she can give her a 6. All right, well, starting with group 1, let's see what the what is. The Firebrand gets an 8, which is advance. He'll make a move followed by an attack. His move is 2, and he can move through friendly as long as he ends not where he's blocked, so 1 and 2. And then can he attack? His torch goes up to 3. He's not within 3, so he does a move up, which is another move. So he'll go 1 and 2 and be in cover. Cultists, starting with the closest, Mr. Autogun gets a 1. He is other right now, not in cover. He's going to advance. And cultists advance 2. So he goes 1, 2. This fella, 8. He is other as well. He will advance 1, 2 with his friend. Mr. Grenade Launcher, 16. That's going to be a charge. It's going to be adjacent, so he'll move 1, 2, and then move again 1, 2. Go hang out with the Firebrand. Mr. Gun, 14, will be a charge as well. It's basically 1 to 9, it's advance, and then higher is charge unless it's overwhelmed. So he's going to move twice, 1, 2, 1, 2, because he won't be adjacent. Gets a 1, which is just an advance. So 1, 2 into cover. Mr. Autogun back here gets a 4, which is an advance. 1, 2, and then his friend, an 11, which is a charge. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2. They came towards us. That's handy. Gottfried gets to go now. Gottfried's turn. He's going to spend 1 to move, and he moves 2. And he'll go 1, 2. Then he'll spend, I guess, 1 for a lunging strike. Early move, but he's going to attack the Firebrand. And do nothing. He'll spend a 1 off the board to do it again. And get a crit wound, so that's going to be 3 wounds on Mr. Firebrand. And the 5 off the board to do it twice. So again on the Firebrand, does 1 damage. And this is 2 attacks. Does a grievous wound and kills him. If he gets a destiny point, he does 2 off the destiny board, which means he's got to spend his own dice now. He'll spend a 4, and he'll make a lunging strike. He's going to attack the autogun guy, or the autocannon. Stub gun, rather. Stub cannon? Heavy stubber. Kills it. The grievous. And he can make a step before. Yeah, so you can't take a step this time. 6 to shield wall. So he's got to try and fight him. Destiny for this little guy? He did not. Spindle drones. What do you do? There are 2 of you. First one is hidden. 13 is going to be an advance. So he'll go 1, 2. And then the second one also hidden. 9 is going to be a sneak. So move but stay on sight. 1, 2. Let's go 1 because that space can be seen from Godfrey. Losis. Well, you don't do much, bud. You can target somebody, I guess. I don't want to do that. So we target you, and we'll target guy in this square. No, you can't see guy in that square. You can target the leader. There's 2 to step, so 1, 2, 1, 2. And to fire your eradication pistol into 2 to 3. It's two of these. You need a crit to wound now. Nothing. Roll though, because of that sweet designated target. Still nothing. And then Overwatch with this one. Actually, no, they're not going to go again, so just fire it. Hit again. Into this guy to cover. No. Bad as I remember. And so then we're on to group 3, which doesn't exist. Although I guess technically we could use it to make reinforcement rolls for the Firebrand. No. And Mr. Machine Gun? No. On to Aradia then. I guess she's going to trade a 2 to give her 6, or trade off her 6 to one of Neom's 1s. She'll spend a 1 to take a step. And go 1, 2. 2 off the board to go 1. And then she's going to try and force stuff dude with the grenade launcher. D12. And she doesn't kill him. He's locked on from Daedalosus, so she does kill him. Spend her 6 to smite, and that'll kill these 2 as well. And that means she's done, I think, 6 wounds worth of damage. She get an inspiration point? She does not. Just Neom, who can run and gun, so she's gonna go move 2. She'll go 1, 2 to here. And she will move again. And go 1, 2 to stand here. She'll aim. And she'll blast 3 times. So inspire, she kills all 3 of these guys. So autogun guy, dead. Boss man, she can reroll 1 because of the Daedalosus targeting matrix. Kills him too. And then last 2, these are all aimed obviously because of the targeting matrix. Kills him too, and she inspires. Good job, Neom. And that's 7 wounds worth of damage, so it doesn't matter, she didn't get an inspiration point. And she is the leader, so technically she would actually trigger Broggan rather. He can take 3 move actions, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then his activation ends. It's all end closer to the leader. Actually, I guess he could go 1, 2 because it would be equally close. And he could stay over there just to get closer to the elevator. Turn, destiny, roll. Ugh, those will go away. And we keep it 1 and 2. Action dice, Aradia. Doesn't get her 6 this time, so no smite. And no handing off 6s. Neom, who's now inspired because she gunned some folks down. Nothing too spectacular. And of course, the best dice roll will go to Daedalosus, because it always does. Yep, of course. It never fails, that guy. Gets the good dice. Godfred's not doing bad, though. There's all those 5 pluses for hacking advances if he needs. What our initiative order is, we got Godfred going first. Now everybody can covering fire if I want, though. Radia. Daedalosus, oh geez, it's the whole team. And then it's Hostiles 1, Hostiles 3, Hostiles 2, Hostiles 3, Hostile 1. Roll until the very end to see if guys come back, which means we can just move. The order we want to do this in, it doesn't really matter actually, because we're all going before the Hostiles. So I guess we just start with Godfred. And he can't use a 6 to shield wall. So we just move 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I need a 4 to call it. So I use one of these to move. 1, 2. Or event roll for the turn. The event roll is a 17. And that is inspiration. Somebody gets inspiration point. Sweet. Well, we'll give one to Godfrey just to see if we can get him to inspire faster. Although he tends to inspire on his own pretty well. Got 2 now technically, so I didn't really need to hand him that. And so we spent 1 to move. We'll spend 1, 2, 3 to move again. 1, 2, 1, 2. Actually, do I have enough left over to search that? If I use another one of these? I do actually. So we could leave one of these on and use that one. Moved 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And then I can search it. 4. And that leaves me with 2 more. And let's see what it is. Discovery card. Archaeotech. Sweet. We got monies. And then I actually can't get there now. 1, 2, 1. Yeah, because I had to short stop basically to search this. But it's gone now. Maybe we staying next to it at least. Or I could go and do a hacking advance and kill these guys. Why not? If I'm not getting there this turn, why not? So I'm going to go 5 to move. 1, 2. And then 5 for hacking advance. We'll stab this guy, kill him, and then we can take a step afterwards if we want. And then make another stab. And kill him too. And then step back. You get any inspiration from that? You sure did. So you can spend those 3 to inspire, because why not? But the spindle drones go to threat level 2. And these 2 guys are dead, and if they ever come back. That's Naam. She's inspired now, so she moves 3. She gets wicked fast after that. So she's just going to go call the elevator, I guess. She can go 9 for these 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't do it in 6, can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. Nope. We have to spend another one to move again. And then... So we've moved to here. 7. And then 4 to call the elevator. And goes 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Next to the boss. Always follows the lady. Well, the leader, rather. Everyone loves a leader. And then we go with Aradia, and she can move 6 as well. She can move 8. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And be in here. It's just Daedalosus, who's going to spend his 6 to move, or 8 to move as well. He moves 2 at a time, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, and we'll stand with Aradia, or sorry, Naam just went on the way. Dragons, and that's the turn, except for reinforcement rolls. So group 2 spindle drones, 1 to 4. I think we're still good, actually. Plus is nothing, and we're no menace right now, because we just cleared a shrine. Then 3, so we'll roll for the firebrand. Oh, he shows back up. He comes on over here, because he's at the closest portal. For the cultists, 5, nothing, and then we roll again for the cultists, because we go to 1, nothing. Phase 7. Conditions. Draw an encounter card and see if there's a twist. No twist. A new turn, destiny roll. It's going to be not a bad destiny roll at all. It's a straight. Just missing a 3. You get probably the best destiny roll of the game, the turn that we're just going to run onto the elevator. As is Blackstone Fortress tradition. Already got a good roll. Everyone's getting hot dice right now, because we're just going to go climb on the elevator and it's going to be over. And hopefully we don't get ambushed. Daedalosus, nope. Not bad. And then Godfrey, who's got the longest walk, but we'll be fine, because he moves 3 now, because he's inspired. Murdered those spindle drones. And then let's see what our initiative order is. It's group 2, so the spindle drones, then group 1. Oh, now they're all going before us again. Naam, Aradia. It's easier if I just pick up the pile. They're slippery, though, because I got them in these little mini sleeves. So basically, we're making some initiative rolls for group 2 first. I'm fine with all this. Godfrey can go when he's going, I guess. Yeah, let's just roll and see. So group 2. Nobody comes back on. That's spindle drones. Group 1, rolling for the cultists. Nope. Mamma Jamma activates and gets a 20. He's going to Firestorm. Place a Firestorm marker beside the cultist firebrand. When a Firestorm marker is beside this firebrand, every time explorer moves in that hex, and within 2 hexes, he makes a torch attack against them. So he just starts lighting up the room, which means he does literally the worst possible thing he could do to try and catch me. Good job. And then she gets in, 1, 2. He gets in, 1, 2, 1, to get out of the way. And then Godfrey goes, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And then group 3 rolls for initiative, or for reinforcements. Nope. And then Daedalus gets in. and then we're all in the elevator, so that's it. All right, so we left, which means we're gonna go to passage 15 and see what the deal is. Mutagenic miasma. Each explorer rolls 2 activation dice. If the total is 7, the explorer must make a vitality roll. On a failure, they suffer a grievous wound. But on a crit success, they remove a wound counter. If that explorer has no wound counters, remove a grievous wound counter instead. Once this challenge has been resolved, you can go to Chamber 7. So if we came from Chamber 7, or go to Chamber 10. Aradia, less than 7, she's okay. For Nayam, less than 7, she's okay. Daedalosus has to make a vitality roll. Vitality is D12. Grievous. And that means on the failure, they didn't fail. So he's Godfrey is okay. Rolled a 6, not a 7. And then Gren, has to make a vitality check, but he's D12. D12! Nope, fails, so he's gonna take a grievous. Starts to get a little third eye there. a little extra fingers and thumbs. Chamber 10. Alright, Chamber 10, the Catacombs. We came from passage 15, so we're gonna orient it like this. Actually, what I'll do is orient it sideways, because I think it'll probably fit on better, like that. Our 3 encounters. Alright, so we have 3 encounters, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3 exit points. Let's see what we got. It's Urguls on 1. 2 is more spindle drones. 2 of them, in fact. And 3 is 5 Trader Guardsmen. Well, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3 possible exits. Let's see what the Destiny dice say. If we just kill the Guardsmen, we can just go a straight shot basically down here, which I feel like it's, you know, let's let the dice decide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going for that one. it's the only way. I mean, with 3 possible options, let fate decide. Not a bad roll. We got a 6, a 4, and a 3 for the Destiny pool. Whoops. And the 2 5s lock out. And then action dice, Aradia. Oh, sorry, and the leader moves to Godfrey. We've got, no, it moved to Daedalosus this turn. Because it was Neam last turn. I already moved it and forgot to mention on camera. And then 4, so no handing off a 6 here. And not great multi-shotting here either from, we got lots of 3s for Neam. Daedalosus, also okay. Gets the best roll of the group so far, because of course he does. And then Godfrey, whoa, Godfrey's going to show him up. Godfrey's going to take a bunch of free walks and then murder all of those guardsmen. The initiative looks like, again, it's easier for me to just pick up this stack and then deal from the bottom. Daedalus is going first. Of course he is. Nayam, Hostiles 3, which is the guardsman. Godfrey, 2, and then 1, and then Aradia last. It's not terrible for Daedalus to go first, because he could at least mark the 2 guardsmen standing there. Not that I think it really matters. Because they're going to come to us. I want Godfrey to go first, really, and just go kill those guys, because he could just step out and do it. I'm sure he could actually just plow through that entire group with hacking advances, which would be both hilarious and appropriate. So, let's covering fire Godfrey into the starting pool. Before Nayam, actually, because that way we can at least get the rerolls out with Daedalosus. He can just hurricane his way through that group. And I'm pretty happy with that, I think. And just sit where they are. So that means we're going first. We're going to spend a 3 to have Godfrey step 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3 to here. 4 hacking events to do. He is pissed. He's coming out hot from this elevator. Oh, sorry, and Daedalus was actually going first. What am I doing? Put that back, Ash. He's gonna just pass butter. He's gonna walk. He's gonna mark both these guys, because why not? And then he's gonna walk 2. 1, 2 with his first one with that 2. He's going to Servo Claw with a D12 into the first guy. Do a wound. And then Servo Claw again. And kill him. Losis, you rogue agent. And then the last one, he'll Servo Claw one more time. And do a wound. Daedalus, you've successfully passed butter. So now we spend the 3 to make that mock with Godfrey I just made. And now we spend the 6 to start his hurricane of hacking advances. Wound on this guy. Yes, you make him into an unperson. Also, did Daedalus get an inspiration point? No, he did not. So he gets his free move from hacking advance. These go away. And hacking advance, let's go into the flamethrower. He kills that guy. He goes again. We'll save the 6 in case we want to shield wall. Actually, he shield walls on a 4+ now anyway, so it doesn't matter. Hacking advance into the leader. Does a wound. Second attack into the leader. Kills him. Can't really move anywhere. Hacking advance again. Into Stabman. Nothing. And then again. Does a wound. And a final hacking advance. Yeah, might as well. Make a stab. Kills him. A free move. And then I guess we could investigate that. Just use this 6 for a shield wall, is what we'll do for a second Destiny pool use. You get an inspiration point on a 9. No, you don't. But you did do exactly what I thought you were going to do, which was just blizzard your way through those 5 guys. Help from Legs over here, from Robo Man. You did okay there, Inspector Gadget. Not help. I mean, you weren't actively making the team worse. So group 3 is going to be those guardsmen. Do they come back? They don't. It's Niam, and I suppose she could just go get ready to gunslinger the hell out of some people. Don't use that. No. Oh, Daedalus should have had Grogan go afterwards. He would have just moved to where's the boss? 1, 2, and then let's say 1. Yeah. Legal position because Godfrey could have moved through him, so that works. I keep forgetting he's the leader, not Niam now. He wouldn't have attacked though, because he was gonna where's the boss instead because he wasn't adjacent. So then it's Niam's turn. Yeah, she's gonna go kill some Urgals. She can double shot on 3, so she has 3 possible double shots, and she could aim. So she could go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't really help. 1, 2, 3. She can't see anything there, unfortunately. Because these won't... Oh, does she keep her quick draw? Do not remove activation dice with a score of 1. That's right. Reduce the value of her main dice, actually. So yeah, so we're fine. She'll just use this 2 to move. And go 1, 2, 3. And just wait for everybody to come to her. Urgals will come, and she'll get lots of double shots on them. And we'll just go with Aradia. Oh, no, sorry, she goes after group 2. Group 2 Spindle Drones. 17 for the first one. Hidden. That's going to be a advance. So move 2 and make an attack. 1, 2. Can't see anybody because this is through the middle. Next one. Blackstone dice went where? Right there. Was hiding in plain sight. 6. Hidden is sneaks. So stays at a line of sight. 1, 2. Sniffy Urgals. The first one. Closest. Rolls. Hidden an 18. Charges. So moves 3, I believe. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. We'll trigger Overwatch, so she'll shoot him twice. For dueling negotiators, shooting twice. First one, nothing. Second one, nothing. He's not engaged, so he moves again and goes 1. Next fella, hidden, gets an 11, which is charged as well. So 1, 2, 3. Out of line of fire, unfortunately, I believe. Oh no, center's good because it's not this one, it's this one, so she can shoot him. Double shot again. First one, kills him. Inspiration though, because it's not during her activation. And then the third one probably also rolls a charge. 9 is going to be a sneak actually, so stays out of line of fire. 1, 2 to here. 3 would be in line of fire, so he'll stay there. And the last one, 16 is a charge. So 1, 2, 3 in line of fire. She used her last Overwatch die. First shot misses. Second shot kills him. And then it's just Aradia. She's got no smite possible because it's a 6. She inspired when I got the 5 Destiny dice being the same number. I forgot that was her inspiration trigger, and we already had that happen right at the beginning of the game. So she has... It's exactly the same. Her defenses go up a little bit, but her smite stays on a 6. It really doesn't help at all. I guess she'll just move and make some staff attacks. So she can move twice for the 2 and the 3. So 1, 2, 1, 2 to here. And that'll leave her with 2 4 pluses to make staff attacks with, which are on 3s now anyway. Against this first Urgal, nothing. Second one, nothing. You tried, Aradia. Good hustle. I mean, you got where you needed to go. 4 left though. She'll spend that. Why not? And do a damage. It's worth a try. And a turn. Let's see what the event is. It's a 16, which I think is give it a Destiny point. Explore. Give him a Destiny point. Everyone's inspired, but we could give one to Godfrey, I guess. Just to keep him hustling. Do we want to inspire Daedalus? Do we care? Really? I guess we'll just give him one. Why not? Give him one. It's the only way he's going to earn any. Destiny roll. What do we got? Locked out Destiny roll for the most part. We got a 4. Get some hot dice. Aradia. Nope. That wasn't what I asked for. I mean, she can staff attack, I guess. Niam. There we go. She's getting shooty. Daedalus. Also pretty good. Not that he really cares. What about you, fella? Godfrey. Oh, you're not too bad. You're okay. Not the best, not the worst. Whoops. Well, we've done the moving. Let's do the initiative deck and see who's going first. All right, we've got Hostiles 3, Aradia, Godfred, Hostiles 2, Naam, Hostiles 1, and Daedalus. Everybody can see somebody except for these two can't see Godfred. So, do we need to hot swap any of this? I don't think we're going to do any jump in the queue. We don't need to do any initiative checks. 3 is the guardsman who are dead. So really, I think we're in pretty good shape. He doesn't have a smite though, so it's worth, I think, dropping her, having covering fire happen from Naam. So Naam will go first, and she can guns blazing. All right, group 3. What happens to you, guardsman? You don't show back up. Naam, she can, I guess, start off by taking a shot. It's a 3+ for 2, so I think we use the board die. Yeah, we use the board die, and just make a double. Yates, first one, kills him. She could move 1, 2, 3 to here, and then spend a 5 for a triple shot. First one does a wound. Second one kills him. Third one kills the next one. She's got 2 dice left. I think she just runs for it. Goes 6. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and just stands over here. She's standing on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. Godfred's turn. Just takes a walk, I guess. Goes 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to here. Spends another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Spends another one on shield wall for a 4 actually, and then we can make that into a 5 and sit on it for a covering fire. Hacking advance with that, which would be sweet. Then it's group 2, which is going to be this spindle drone. Oh, sorry, does Naam get an inspiration point? If she super needs it. She doesn't. So these go away. Do the spindle drones come back on a 1 to 4? Sorry, they don't. For level 2 though, because 2 of them have died. Just worth noting. Aradia, she can just go 8 with her dice. Doesn't really do much else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and stand with Godfred. And it's Daedalus. He, I guess, will also just move 8. He can't see anybody to mark them. So he's going to go, you can go the long way if you want. No. You don't fight. 1, 2. Spend a 4 to actually look at this. Spends the 1 to move, the 4 to examine this and see what we get. A discovery card, some archaeotechs, we got some dollar dues. He's got a 3 and a 6, he'll move another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over to here. And then Knuckles goes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And just stands in the way of the Zergle. Care about this little fella. What does he do? Hidden. This little fella, what does he do? Hidden. He sneaks. So he would have been, Daedalus would have been over here. So he literally would just stay where he is. Trying to stay to line of sight. He would have maybe moved. No, he would have stayed there. He would have gone 1, because there was nobody here. 2, 3. So he would actually be here right now. And then we would have moved on top of him, which would stick Knuckles here and Daedalus is here, because he would have had to stop when he was adjacent. And we've restored order. And what's the event? Oh, sorry, and let's say the reinforcement. Well, actually, no, they don't come back. Now what's the event? 9. Changing conditions, draw an event card, or an encounter card, and see if there's a twist. There is. Loose cabling. Make an agility roll for an explorer that moves into a hex with a discovery marker. If the rolls fail, they take a grievous wound. Let's step on any of those then. A new destiny roll. Let's see if we get some good dice. Double 5s get locked out, everything else stays. And we're into activation rolls. It's enough to call the elevator at least. Naam. Not enough to call the elevator. And then Daedalus. Of course, rocks double 6s, because this is what he does. And Godfrey didn't get to spend his last die. Gets to get mad. So what the initiative is, it's going to be group 2, which is the spindle drones, then Daedalus, Naam, group 1, Godfred, group 3, and Aradia. We could swap Aradia with Daedalus, which I think we will do. Does she have a smite available? She doesn't. But she could go call the elevator with the 4 off the board. Yeah. I think that's what we want to do. So Rai's going to go first. She's going to push buttons this turn, just because she can covering fire. Group 1 is the Urguls. They'll fight first. Daedalus is going to get punched a bunch. He's got Destiny. He'll be fine. He has an agility of D6, so we're not going to try and have him jump in front. Or actually, it's the... Group 2 is off table right now, so the Spindle Drones might come back. I think we're good with that. Do the Spindle Drones reinforce? They don't. It's Radia, so she's going to spend 1 to take a step. 1, 2, and with Naom. And then she'll spend her 4 to call the elevator. Wait, no, she needs to step again. She's calling this elevator. We went for the far one. So another 1 to move. 1, 2. 4 to call the elevator over here. Side dash, and then 3 to step in. So 1, 2. And then it's Naom. And I'm pretty sure she can kill this Urgul to free up Daedalosus so he can take his walk and still get back. She's going to go 1 to go 1, 2, 3. She's going to go 1 to go 1 into here. She's going to spend a 3 to shoot twice. She's good at negotiator pistoling. Kills him. She's going to do 2 steps to go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 3 off the board to go 6 again. And just go sit in here. I think it's just the Ogryn that doesn't make it this turn. Because he can't move fast enough. Inspiration? No. They reinforce Group 1. No. I don't want to take any grievous wounds. We're not going to try and inspect anything else, I don't think. We're going on to Godfred. He can just take a bunch of steps. He can go 6 for these 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just, I guess, 5. And then Shield Wall for reasons. And then sit on this as a 5. Oh, that's not the right guy. Those aren't the right cards at all. I'm pulling up the wrong thing. He had double 6s and things that don't matter. These to move, and then he shield walls on a 4 now, and then this turns into a 4 to Overwatch, and ends up being the exact same thing. And it's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 to get over here. So he just spends all but the 6 and sits on it as an Overwatch die for whatever reason. And that's gone. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We don't quite make it. Watch the door. Event phase. Sorry, do they reinforce? No. Event phase. 4. Fulfill Destiny. No Destiny roll this turn. Well, it's okay because we're just going to sit in the elevator. And everyone's dead. Action rolls. Aradia. 3s and 2s. Pretty good. For Naom. Oh my god, well, it's a good thing she doesn't lose her unspent dice and can just sit in an elevator. Whoops, that was a 1. For Daedalosus. Ooh, finally not a great roll. Godfred. 6 2s and 4s. So the initiative is for this round. It's a Hostiles 2, Hostiles 3, Aradia, Naom, Daedalosus, 1, and Godfred. Making some initiative checks. I don't care about any of the order this happens in. Let's see, for the Group 2, which is the Spindle Drones, they don't come back. For the 3, which is the Guardsmen, they don't come back either. It's a 7. Goes on Overwatch, goes on Overwatch, goes on Overwatch, and he moves. 1, 2, 1. Nope, we're on the elevator. We did it! Sweet! So we are going through passage 24. 24 is rotting corpses. A thick swarm of bulbous flies surrounds the unidentified bodies that lie prone in the middle of the corridor. The explorers can sneak past or brave the swarm and see if any of these bodies carry something useful. In leader order, and the leader now is Godfred. Each explorer that wishes to search the bodies rolls 2 activation dice and adds them together. Each with a 7 suffers a grievous wound. Any explorer that results 10 or more can draw a discovery card. So if I don't roll a 7, I'm okay. Otherwise, I take a grievous wound, and on a 10 or more, I get a discovery card. Do I want to check any of these? I don't really care about discovery cards right now. I don't need clues. I have a bunch of clues if I need to start off somewhere else later. I think we just go. Puts us in Chamber 4, the Spoils, and we're coming from here, passage 24. We are in Chamber 4, the Spoils. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 entrances, and one of them is literally right next door. I just walked all the way across the map. I feel like I'd be stupid not to just like take this one and see if it's Labyrinth. I mean, it could be it's just the Blackstone Forge trying to trick me, and it's too easy, and it's the Labyrinth. And if it's the Labyrinth and I get lost, then it's going to cost me 3 clues to get back here. But that's okay. I can live with that. I got 3 clues. I can do that. But otherwise, I mean, I went the long way when the dice said, and that'll leave me these 3 to do afterwards. Counters, though, let's see what we find. Counter 1, some Chaos Beastmen, 4 of them. Encounter 2 is 5 Traitor Guard, and encounter 3 is 3 Negabolt Cultists. Let's see what fate decides. So, Destiny dice. We get a 2, a 3, and a 6. Not terrible. Actions for Aradia.
This is pretty good. We can do a smite or hand off a 6. Neom gets a hot little dice roll. 4, 4, 5, 6. Daedalosus. It's feeling tired still. Took a long walk just now across the entire map. And then Godfred's. He's feeling fighty. He's ready to make some stabs. Shovel click. And Godfred's the leader right now. Group 2, so that's going to be the Guardsman, then Aradia, then Neom, Daedalosus, the Negable Cultists, Godfred, and that means Godfred and Broggan. Well, Trader Guardsmen are going first, so do we want a covering fire at all to make this a little bit different? Not really. I'm pretty happy with it actually, because having Godfred go last means that if I do open the elevator, everybody can just get in. Let's do it the way we're just set up. So let's see what happens with the guards. I never even got out their card last time because Godfred killed them all before they had to do anything. Stabby man out front. 5 hidden. Sneaks. Goes 1, 2. Stays at a line of fire. The next one, 18. He's going to charge. So 1, 2. Can't see. 1, 2. Or not Jason rather. 1, 2. The next one, another stab man. Charges as well. Goes 1, 2. Can't attack. 1, 2. Flamethrower, 6. He's going to sneak. Just stay to lance fight. And then the leader, 3. He's going to hold. Guardsman, jamming up the works. Then it's Aradia's turn. I really want to kill this Negable Cultist, but it has to be the closest model. So she'll take a step for 2. And go 1, 2. And then she'll staff on a 3 because she's inspired. And with a D12, crushes him. And then I guess she just steps, calls the elevator. Yeah, she'll use this to step though. So 1. Call the elevator. Yeah, we're doing it. Yeah, we're doing it. We're just going to go. And then she'll spend this 3 just to get in. 1, 2. She'll sit on her 6. Or does she want to melt that guy? If she goes over here, she could melt him because the same distance apart and they can see each other. Spend a 6 to melt a Negable Cultist and just kill him. He might shrug it though because he is Negable Cultist and he's made from electricity. He doesn't because he's not in a square with somebody else. An 18 if he was in the same square as somebody else. So he just melts. And he has 3 wounds? Yeah. Nope. 2. So 4 to gain inspiration points. She does. 2. Neom can go and make some gunny death before she walks too much further. So she'll go 4 and go 1, 2, 3 to here. 3 to here, actually. She wants to be able to see that guy. If she's sitting here, can she see that guy? She can actually see that guy then. Yeah, she wants to shoot Negable Cultists. She will... They're not in cover, so just triple tap. This one. Takes a wound. Does he shrug it on an 18? Nope. Shoot him again. Takes another wound. Does he shrug it? He does not. That's a 17, so kills him. And then the third shot into the last one. She crits him. Does he live on a 20? No. The thing I was the most worried about, because they just ignore your armor rolls. So she has 2 dice left. Does she just want to go stand in the thing? She'll spend the 6 to move 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because then we leave that empty, he can just move through. Keep both these dice for covering fire. Daedalosus, you pass butter. You're just going to walk. You're going to go... Mark, you can see him, so mark him, and that's it. And then you're going to walk a bunch and go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So these 3 to walk, and then keep a 1, I guess, for a pistol shot. Group 3, which is the Negable Cultists, who are all dead. Oh, sorry, did she gain an inspiration point? Which is to say Neom. She did, sweet. She caused 4 wounds and inspired, so she goes to 2. Negable Cultists come back. They don't. And then it's Godfred. And I guess he could just walk a bunch, and we'll be done. He can go 1, 2, 3, 1. And that's 1, 2, 1, 2. And ends his move the same distance away, so he's in the elevator. Off we go, into the elevator, and hopefully this isn't the labyrinth. If it is, it's going to cost us our clues to come back here. Is it to passage 19? What is passage 19? Some reservoir. The chamber's been flooded with toxic fluids. The only way to move is straight through it. Each explorer makes an activation roll and adds their move value. If a total is 7 or more, they make it through unharmed. If it's less than 7, they suffer a wound. If it's less than 4, they suffer a grievous wound. And then go to the Shrine Decay. Rotting bodies, and then a filsome reservoir, and we found a shrine. All right, well, let's go with, I guess, Gren. It needs to be 7 or more, so I need to roll 5. Nope, 6 takes a wound. Really cares what his wound types are. And then we're going to go with Aradia, 5+. She's okay. So that's 7. Move 3 on Neom, so 4+. She's okay, barely. Oh my god. Daedalosus, 5+. He's okay. Godfrey, 4+. He's okay too. So already makes it through the Philsum stuff, and we go to the Shrine of Decay. The Shrine of Decay, you step into a deserted hall in which a rancid-smelling mist hangs thickly. At the center of the room, you see a series of pumps that are disgorging viscid filth into a large vat. You race towards it, hoping to disrupt whatever horror the servants of chaos are preparing here. Only then do you hear the bellowed shouts of heretics closing on your position. So we start in the A squares, and there is no actual deployment for the hostiles. They come on randomly with a d20 from these access points. There are 7 cultists and a firebrand, 7 traitor guardsmen, 4 beastmen, and 2 chaos space marines who are actually Nurgle's marines. They have 1 extra wound. They are bloated of Nurgle. There's a noxious fug in the room. Explorers reroll any vitality rolls that result in a success or critical success. There's no escape. You can't bring a summon action. I have to hold the position, so the explorers are not set up on the maglev transport. Instead, they're ambushed on the A's there. Attacking from all sides, you roll for the reinforcements, see where they come in. Deluge of Heretics, reroll failed reinforcement rolls for the Heretics. And then disrupting the ritual at the start of the event phase, place a wound counter on the Cauldron of Poxes if there's any explorers adjacent to it. If there are 1 or more hostiles on any of the valve hexes, which are these, 1, 2, 3, which means I need to stand on those, then I don't place it. So basically I have to live from 6 turns with all this stuff coming in, and I have to stand on those hexes if I can and just keep on killing. And then once there's 6 wound tokens on the Cauldron, it's destroyed and the game ends. Off, Destiny roll. We're not going anywhere. We got double 6s that lock out and double 1s that lock out. Not a great starting Destiny roll. And then for Radia, oh, she's mad. She's the one I think we're going to hold the pump, because right now she's the leader, and she's holding Gren's leash, and that way he can just defend as well. And the 2 of them can just stand on valves. Or she can stand adjacent, maybe, and then he can stand on valves. We have three valve spots here we have to do. Daedalosus, you're going to pass butter as well. Sweet. And I got a pretty good roll. And then Godfrey, you were made for this, buddy. I think I just flipped the floor there by accident, but I'm not really worried about it. Yeah, but you roll like that. Well, 5, so you can go on, and we could also pass you a 6 from Aradia, which is probably what we'll end up doing. Let's see what our initiative is for this first round. Hostiles 3, Hostiles 4, and then just deploy and move on. Godfred, Hostiles 2, oops, flipped over. Daedalosus, Neom, and then Aradia at the end. Really couldn't ask for better, because they're all just going to come on this turn from a random point. So I'm okay with that. 3 is going to be the Beastmen. They come on 20, which is down here. So they just immediately make a move action. Move 2. So they just move up 2 each. So they deploy and then move. Closest target. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and the same. Chaos Space Marines, where do they show up? They show up on 16. Over here. And then they take range attacks if they can, but I don't think anybody can see, because this is blocked and this is blocked. It goes to the center of the hexes. So they'll move as well. 2. So 1, 2. And then 1, 2. Stand over here. Godfred. Well, Godfred, I think you just go stand on that and fight some Chaos Space Marines. Except, do you though? No. There's guys are going to come on over here. So we're going to move. 1. We're going to shield guard. And then, we'll keep the 2s and they'll go down to 1s. Lose a 1. Because we can't spend it. And so you'll just sit there, shield guarding, sitting on a couple of 1s to attack some people that come nearby. Hopefully some folks charge you. And so we're on to group 2, which is the regular guardsmen. They come on 17, which is back here. Can't be placed though, so they get placed on 10, which is back here. So 1 shows up over here, and it'll just be a random schmo, and he'll move and go 1, 2. The rest end up back here. And they'll also move. And go 2. Let's say with the boss. And then 2 towards the closest target. Daedalosus and Neom get to go. Daedalus is going to be pretty easy. We're just going to mark both these guys, because why wouldn't we? I think we just start shooting our eradication pistols at them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We have line of sight, center to center, because we're off center. Oh no, we don't actually. We need to move. 2 to move, I guess. But we want to be able to see you from where Gren is. Doesn't work. Who do we go support then? Maybe we go stand over here. Yeah, and then we'll shoot this one. And over here, actually, because then we're blocking the button. And we can shoot our eradication pistol. It gets a D8 at that range, but he's in cover, so we can only get crits. So first one, it cost me a 1 to do it. So do I hit? Nope. Second one, do I hit? Could have aimed. No, it do 1 damage though. And then the last one, I just have to crit again to kill him. I do. 1. Did we get an inspiration point? Daedalus, you gunslinger? No. Niam's gonna go Sick House. She's gonna take a step, stay on this button so it can't be tapped. And then she's gonna start double tapping these Chaos Space Marines. They have 5 wounds because they're Nurgle Marines instead of 4. But she can reroll one of these dice each round. Good thing. Does a crit, does 3. Second shot, because we're spending the 6 to do this. Kills him. That's 6 damage. Third shot into the other one. Same hex, reroll 1 because of the marking. Does damage, just 1. She'll spend the 3 to do a double shot. First one does a crit, and then second one kills him. She's a killing machine. She's amazing. She makes all of the Gen 1 heroes. Well, she definitely makes swashbuckling mixed swords look pretty bad, Drake. You're not the alpha of the rogue traders here. Group 1. So where do the Firebrand show up? He shows up on 16, which is this one. No, it's this one over here. And he can't see because he's in the way, so he's going to move. It's 1, 2. I guess Niam could shoot him. She might as well. So 2 shots. First one does a wound. Second one does a wound. Takes 2. Live though, because he's got a gajillion wounds. Now, let's see where the rest of the cultists show up then, and that's going to be on 2, which is way up here. Oh, good. Something for Godfrey to do. Turn to face. And some can attack, actually, so they're going to. One's going to have to show up somewhere else. So we'll go leader and specials, 3 jabronis, and then the last one shows up somewhere else, so he gets rolled for separately. And the lone dude shows up on 13, which is way over here. Escorting the Firebrands. We'll just do him first. He'll move 1, 2 because he can't attack. Autogun just attacks. So they've got D8s at all ranges. I can pick with. Oh, actually, they're going to pick Godfrey for these 3 because they can see him and he's shield guarding. D8, first one hits. Godfrey blocks it. Second one crits. Godfrey rerolling because shield guard takes down to a regular wound. And then the last one misses. Well, then it's Stubberman. He can see Daedalosus, so he's going to attack him. D12 for the heavy stubber at 4+. It crits him. Uh-oh. He's got a defensive D8. He blocks down to a wound. Opposed here. Then it's Grenade Launcher Man. He's got a D8 for a crit. He else is in the Hex, though. And then did they block it? Nope. A Destiny Point. We don't be grievously wounded. We blew. It's blocked. And then it's just the Stub Carbine and Chainsword is going to be on a D6. It'll be into Daedalus as well. Nothing. That's not the worst. Alright, so the cultists have all arrived, and it's just Aradia's turn. Well, time to, I guess, shoot our las pistol a bunch. Maybe take a walk. She's happy where she's standing. Actually, she wants to stand next to Godfrey, I think. Yeah, she's just stand next to Godfrey. She'll take a step for 1, spending her 2, and she'll go 1, 2 because they're still adjacent to this thing and all the plugs are plugged. She doesn't want to do that because she wants him to be able to fire this turn. So she'll stay there. She'll keep her 2 and just start firing pistol shots, I guess. Going into, I guess, no, not the guardsman. She'll go into Stubberman. Misses. She'll try again. Misses. She'll try again. Misses. She'll smite. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5, or 1. She can't see this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can pick which one I want to do. We'll do the dangerous looking one right here. So we'll do a mortal wound, and everybody else takes a regular wound. The Grievous here to kill, and then these 2 each take a wound. Bang and bang. She gets a point. Yes, that's a 1. And it's the event phase for the Shrine Decay. We get a 1. All is dust. Everyone loses an inspiration point. So down, down. Right. Destiny roll. Lose the 4s, keep everything else. Action phase for a... Oh, sorry, we forgot to go with... You actually just get to make 3 Ripper Gun attacks at this range. So he's going to move and then make 2 of them at D8 into this square. So 1 kills a guy. And then 2 does a wound. There we go. That was his activation. So back to rolling action dice. For Aradia. Pretty good. No smite this turn, though. Unless we use it off the board. Nayam. Pretty good. Lots of double taps. This is wounded, but gets some decent dice. And then Godfret. Ooh, just little stabs. We place a wound counter on here because no one stopped us. The initiative is, it's Godfret, Nayam, Hostiles 3, Daedalosus, Hostiles 4, Hostiles 2, Aradia, and then Hostiles 1. Well, Godfret and Daedalosus could switch spots if they want, and I think I kind of do. Group 3 is the Beastmen, who are just going to come charging over. I also kind of want Nayam to switch with Aradia so we can have Gren go again. And she can also hand off some dice that way. So we will. We'll have these two switch. So going last, so we're safe having Nayam there. So I think we're good. He's going to spend a 1 to make a Vitality roll because he wants to get that wound back. He does. And we're okay with Daedalosus moving into cover now, I think. I really want him on that spot. But that spot's kind of hyper dangerous. We could just have him shoot his gun a whole bunch. It's good at 4. We could have him finish off those specialists. Let's do it. Let's spend 1 for the Eradication Pistol. And he's going to target lock both those guys. So he can reroll them as well. 8 rerolling because he's targeted. Kills the first one. Try again to the next one using his 5. Rerolling because he's locked in. Gets him. He only has 1 wound left. I think we sit on the last one for an Overwatch. An inspiration point, 4 or less. Nope. Then it's Aradia. She really wants Gren to go. She's kind of happy where she's sitting. She'll move 1. She's going to spend a 2 to move. Over to here. Let her see them. So she could actually do some stuff. Like shoot a gun and throw a smite, which I think is what she's going to do. We need a 4, though, for a shield wall. So she's going to give the 4. She's going to spend she'll spend the 2 off of here for Leg Boost and give her 4 in exchange for a 1. He can shield wall. Then we're going to chuck a smite, I think, because that firebrand can only take 4. Take 5, which means, yeah, we'll chuck a smite. Whoa! So it'll kill him, and he'll take a Grievous, which will put him on 4 left. Gonna blast with the last pistol. First one, she needs a D6. Just gotta get a hit. Nope. She'll try again. Get him. She'll re-roll it. Got him. Killed him. And she want to sit on this one? Yes. And then Gren goes. Does he want to step again? Nope. He's just going to start blasting. D8 at that range. So first one. Nope. Second one. Yep. Kills, let's say, the wounded guy because I would have been shooting him first. And then third one. Nothing. Inspiration points. 7 or less. She does. She gets back the one she spent. Sweet. Good job. And doesn't get inspiration points because he's an Ogren. And also because he's a retinue character. So then we're on to Hostile Group 3. And that is the Chaos Beastmen, who are all on the table, so they're just going to roll. I think they're all hidden. First one gets a 12. That's going to be a charge. He's charging, so he gets to move 3. So 1, 2, and then he makes an attack. D12 into Gren. He's okay. 1 gets a 15, also a charge. So 1, 2, makes an attack. Does damage. Does Gren block it? He does. He does actually have line of sight, so that's a 3. Close. Onslaught. Shoots him with his pistol. 3, so it's a D8. First one misses, and then the next one gets a 3 as well, so same thing. Shoots me and hits me, and then Gren doesn't block it, takes on the damage. Could have made a vitality check between the last 2 rooms just to clear off one of these. He actually got one gone. The Grievous he doesn't get rid of. Alright, so that's all the Beastmen on Group 3, so it's Godfret's turn. I think he just spends his 4 to keep his shield wall going, and then drops these down for some Overwatch. No, he'll spend 1 to try and make a Vitality, and this one will go to Overwatch. Vitality check, let's get that wound back. We that was 4, so that's going to be the Chaos Space Marines that got dumpstered by Nayam. So 3 or less. Rerolling, because waves of reinforcements. Nope, they don't show up. That was 2, which is the dudes. They show up. How many? And they're going to arrive on 6, which is over here. I don't think they can see through this, so they'll just immediately move and go 1, 2. It's Nayam's turn. Oh, sorry, these guys get to go as well. So the first one closest would be probably him. 5 for a close. Is he within 3? He is. That's a onslaught. 2 shots his last gun against Gren. Crits. Uh-oh. He doesn't block it. Takes on the Grievous. And then, again, attacks twice, misses. It would be mad at Gren. Gren has been shooting a Ripper gun at him for a long time. So then let's go with this guy, the Sarge. 7. Hidden 7 is an advance. So he'll go 1, 2, and be done. Stabman. 10. Advance, same thing. 1, 2, can't see anybody to fire. And then the Flamer. 12 is a charge. So he goes 1, 2, can't attack, 1. And that's all the guardsmen. So then Nayam gets to go, and I think is going to liquefy a bunch of bad guys. Stay on that zone though, so she's got lots of dice. She'll just start with a double tap, I guess, into Flamer Man. Nothing. Second shot kills him. She could step, double shot, double shot. I think that's what she's gonna do, because if she steps to here, then she can go center to center along that line, which will actually make it. They're off center from each other, so she can see, and then she can see this one as well. So she'll take 1 step for her 1, and then she's gonna double shot, going over here. Nothing. Second shot, does a wound. She just stepped back. They've already gone. She can just keep fighting. They're not gonna get to that point this turn. Yeah, she's gonna shoot. Kills 1, and then she'll shoot again into Stabman. Does a wound. Her last die. Just group 1 rolling for reinforcements. The Firebrand does not show up, but rerolls. Does not show up. Themselves do show up, and 3 is 2 small bases, and they show up on 20, which is down here. You're in Stubber, and they can't see anybody, so they move and go 1, 2. And it's all these autogun cultists probably attacking Gottfried. The first one gets a 4, and he is not within 3, so he is other, advanced. So he'll go 1, 2. The next one, 1, other, still advance. 1, 2. And the last one, other, that's a 15, which is an onslaught, so he'll attack twice. D8, Gottfried misses, second one, hits, Gottfried blocks it, and takes just a regular wound. Gottfried could have interrupted to go make a stab. Yeah, he could do a lunging strike and move first. He'll do that. It wouldn't have changed anything. He'll break this. It actually, it's just until he's taken out of action. So he has to make a 2d12 attack into one of those guys. Lunging stab, does a wound. Right, we got another wound marker on the Cauldron at the end of the round. And what is our event? 20. You find, got a discovery card. Sweet. A clue. All right, new round destiny roll. Let's see if we can't keep this going. Those lock out, those lock out. We just keep the 3. Ugh. Now I'm get a destiny for the 2 guardsmen she killed. That's not the right die at all. She did actions. We only have 1 destiny die. Gren's pretty beat up. Ooh. Ratty is ready to smite and hand off some dice potentially. Nayam would like those dice a lot. Osis also gets a hot roll. And then it's just Gottfried. 3 dice because he's wounded. Ooh, he's mad though. Initiative order. It's Nayam, Daedalosis, Hostiles 4, which is the Marines, Aradia. Hostiles 1, which is the Cultists, 2, 3, and then Gottfried dead last. Gottfried, I think you're going to covering fire Daedalosis, just because that makes sense. And then I think we're happy with the rest. Hit it, Nayam. She's got all the bullets. So she's... wait, Nayam could swap with Aradia, though. Do we want to do that? Yeah, we do. They can see each other? They sure can. Yeah, we're going to covering fire that way, too. That just makes more tactical sense. We'll start with Aradia, then that means Gren can go as well. She's going to spend that 3 to give that 6... No, sorry, that 5 for a 2. Take a triple shot. Then she's going to... I guess hum a smite over here for the 6. So Grievous will kill him, and then do a wound to the other guy. 2 to give her 5 to Naom. And that leaves her with a 2 and a 3, which she's going to use, I guess, just to... She likes where Gren is. I think she just sits on it for covering fire. Or for Overwatch, so 1 and 2, respectively. There he goes, and he's just going to start handing out the bullets. Ripper gun, D12. Does 1. Again. Does 1. Kills this guy. Shoots the angry guardsman. And doesn't kill him. A D8. Not that I... think it's gonna do anything. No, didn't do anything. So I actually might get an inspiration point on Aradia. 1 to 3. No. Over to Godfred. Well, he has the ability to make stabs of the first kind, followed by stabs of the second kind. So he's gonna spend the 6, the 2, and do a hacking advance into the wounded guy and end him. He'll spend a 5 for a double hacking advance into the last guy, kill him, and take a step backwards, and then he'll spend his 6 to shield wall again. Get an inspiration point? No. Good, but definitely killy. And that's Godfred all done, so it's group 4. Does the Firebrand... So the Marines come back. 1 to 3. No. Try again, because of the rapid reinforcements. No. Mom's turn. Now she's loaded up. Let's spend a 5 and make with the killing into Wounded Guardsman over here. He is dead. Second shot has to be at someone within the same square or within a square. She should have spent a 4 to do that, not a 5, because she would lose those shots pretty much no matter what. So she'll spend the 5 now and start attacking this hex over here. Kill somebody. And then again, do a wound. And then third shot, because she spent a 5, kill him. 5 to do it again into these guardsmen. First shot does nothing. Second shot does a wound. Third shot kills somebody. She doesn't really need to step back, so she's just going to shoot again into him and kill him. And she's done 3, and 8 is 11 wounds. Does she get an inspo point? She does. Goes to 2. Is her day, apparently. She is just made for killing. Janice Drake, an Instagram story about that, probably. whatever the imperial equivalent of Instagram stories is, she's DMing him that right now, and saying, "Hey, have you ever managed to kill that many guys in a turn?" The answer I already know is no. 1 Firebrand does not arrive. Rerolling does not arrive. Needs a 1 to 3, and then it's Team Cultists. They do show up. Of them do. So the conveniently killed special weapons all reappear. And where do they show up? 13. And they all just move, because they can't do anything else. And this guy trails behind. This one fella who started on the board gets an 18, which I think is an onslaught again. 18 other is charge, actually. No, sorry, overwhelm. Attack if possible, and then move again. Well, then it's group 2, which is the guardsmen, who are almost all dead. Do they reinforce? No. Rerolling? Yes. So 4 come back, 6 come back. Up on 7, which is over here. And so this hex is blocking, I think, everybody being able to see right now. So they're all just going to move. 1, 2, and then 1, 2. These guys back here could see. Sorry, because it's not this hex. Or this hex, it's over here. So this one wouldn't be able to see, so they would move, but then this one would actually get shot from. So 2 D6s for the pistols into Neom. First one misses, second one misses. Oh, sorry, 2 lasguns actually. Misses, hits, and then does she block it? She uses a D8 for her defense. No, she'll inspo. Yes, down to 1. Right. That was all the guardsmen except for this one. What does he do? He rolls a 1. I think he flees. He's other. No, he advances. Oh, wait, no, he's close. Falls back. 1, 2. As far away as he can. Fighting an ogre that's been dumpstering ripper gun shots down there. So now it's group 3, which is the Beastmen. Do they reinforce? No. Rerolling. Nope. And then this guy is close. Gets an 8. Close is onslaught. Shoots his pistol again twice. Good job. Into the dude hits. Oh, Gren. Nope, takes a wound, and then again, misses. Almost dead. Might have to do some rejuvenating this turn. And then the second one, 7, same thing, shoots his pistol. Oh no, that was the second one. Yeah, he shot his pistol. Shots, hit, and blocks it, and then misses. Getting into a gunfight doesn't make any sense. It's just the exact right range, apparently, to just shoot. So that's a Beastman done, so it's just Daedalosus. He will spend a 4 to crush with his servo claw, because why not? That guy takes a wound. He'll do it again. Sorry, we'll mark that guy too. Why not? So we'll re-roll that. Nope. And then again. What kills him? He's already wounded. Happy sitting where he's sitting, so he's just gonna sit on that too. And then I guess we see if we get an inspiration point. No. Round 6 is going to be not dead yet. If possible, the leader must pick one hostile that's been slain during the combat encounter and has not returned to the battlefield and deploy him as close to explore as possible. We'll just put that guy back. 3 wounds in the pot, 3 rounds to go. Pretty good about this, but Gren's very close to dead and he's kind of holding this door right now. And there's a lot of guys on the board. Stani. Ooh, pretty bad because we lost all of these 4s. A 6, which is sweet. Aradia, give me another 6. Give me some smites. Nope, lots of 5s though. So we have a 6 on the board for you. And then Nayam. Lady Kill Machine, 2, 2, 4, 6. Losis. It's just racking up the 6s. Godfred, who's pretty beat up, 1, 3, 4. But he's holding the zone. Initiative look like? We got Hostiles 2, Hostiles 3, Daedalosus, Nayam, Aradia, Hostiles 4, Godfred, and then 1. Means we got the Traitor Guard going first, which isn't the worst thing in the world, although they are going to come after Nayam. This is where the Ministorum favor comes in, and we burn Clarion's ability to have us all make a gambit. Give me some agility rolls for Aradia. Bam. Nothing. We could reroll it with the Destiny die, so why not? Yes. So she gets to shoot up 1. She'll replace 3, which is the Beastmen. The important ones, Nayam. Yes, she crits, so she can go to the top. And I believe she pushes them to the bottom. Pushes into here. It's just a swap. Then we can do gambits for Daedalosus. He's just a D6. Gets it though, so you can swap with left or right. He's kind of happy where he is. That's Godfred. Gets it as well. So left or right, he can go before the Marines, which makes sense. Climbs a little bit higher. And I think we're good. So let's do Gambit's done into the activation phase, starting with Nayam. Has the murderer capability, so she's going to start murdering some guardsmen because they will go before everybody else. So spend her 6, double tap some guardsmen, shoot the boss first. He's dead. Second shot into the flamer. Nothing. Third shot into the flamer. Kills him too. She could just take a single shot maybe? Yeah, no. She needs a 3 to do it. Double tap, double tap. And she'll double tap into, no. She'll just step. Yes. She'll do a single shot. Step her afterwards. Single shot, just see if she can finish him off. Doesn't move. Back to here, and she'll double tap into that unit. Looking for the stubber first. Kills him. Then second shot into the grenade launcher. She does nothing. Third shot into the grenade launcher. She kills him. Use the 6, or do we save that for a smite? We save it for a smite, I think. Just spend the 1 to try and kill that boss. Do it to him. Then it's Aradia's turn. What does she want to do? She wants to hand off a 5. No, she doesn't want to hand off any 5s anymore. She wanted to go before Nayam to hand her a bunch of 5s, but she couldn't. Boost a 5 onto Godfred, though, just in case. So she'll boost, swap a 5 for a 1. 1, swap a 5 for a 3. Spend a 3, swap a 5 for a 4. And then she'll just use that 4+ to take a last pistol shot, I guess. On a D6 into this guy. See if she can kill him. No. She'll have a smite using that 6 into him. Closest visible would be him, actually. Because it's... No, wait. It's 1, 2, 3. She is this guy. I get inspiration on... that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 9 on... You, I did, Nayam, so you go to 2. And do I get one on Aradia for a 2? I do! Sweet! Pretty good today. So it's back to Daedalosus. He doesn't have a target now, but he's standing where I want him to stand. Just wait. Just have everything drop down. And go on Overwatch. Oh, wait, no. Before that, we have... Aradia's in charge of Gren, so he's going to go. He's going to make some Vitality checks. So Vitality is a D12 for him. Nothing. Second one. Takes off a wound. Third one. Nothing. It's just a wall of meat standing and holding that zone. This just does nothing but Overwatch. Down to 1, down to 5. Group 2, which is the Guardsmen. Reserves, no. Rerolling, nope. Group 3, which is the Beastmen. Reserves, nothing. Rerolling, no. Actions, close. Gets an 8. I think he just shoots again. Yeah, he onslaughts again. Onslaught in the gren. Misses. Second shot. Misses. And then the second guy, 9. Does he finally do something? No, he just onslaughts again because he's close. First one, misses. Second one, misses. Pistols in an ogre and don't do much. So then it's Godfred's turn. Gonna go into Overwatch and keep a bunch of hacking strikes going. And spend 1 to make his shield wall reactivate. Group 4 is the Cast Space Marines. Do we get some more? Nope. Rerolling? Yes, 1 Death Guard shows up. The 3 is just 1 large base. And where do they go? On 4. 4 will be right here. And then he immediately shoots, I guess. It's Godfred. 12. Does he hit? Nope. 1, the Cultist Firebrand. Does he come back? He does. And he comes back where? 9 will be over here. Not within 3 of fire, so he immediately moves. And goes 1, 2. And around Destiny, or Event 6, not dead yet. Somebody else comes back. Who died this round? Let's say Mo. You guys both died this round? Yes. So did a cultist over here from a smite. He'll come back again. That guy's been smited. He's been servo-clawed. Everything. 4 wounds on the vat. Let's do some sweet, sweet Destiny dice. The 2 is all luck, eh? We keep a 3 and a 5. Yeah. Doesn't get a smite this round. There's none on the board either. She does get lots of good Naam dice, though. 1s and 3s. Losis, you pass butter. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 3. There, we got some more Daedalosus-y kind of roll. And then 3 dice for Godfred. Oh, he's pretty good. He's holding the zone. What's our initiative look like? We have Daedalosus. Good that you go first and kill that guy again. Godfred. And then it's Group 2, Group 4. Naam, 1, and Aradia. I want Aradia to go first. So we're going to Covering Fire with Naam, because we want to give her all the bullet capability. Cultists and the Beastmen are going afterwards, so Naam's pretty safe right now. Do we want to Covering Fire Godfred and Daedalosus? Not really. I think they're happy where they are. So it's activations, starting with Daedalosus. Well, you're gonna... you don't even really have any Servo-Claw punches, so you're just going to... I guess Eradication Pistol into this little guardsman, or this little cultist. Get a crit. Nope. Oh, sorry, you'll mark him and you'll mark the Chaos Space Marine in line of sight. So you reroll 1 of those. Nope. Try again. Kill him. Reroll 1. Nope. Again. Kill him. Do it eventually, and then on a 3, you'll do it into the Chaos Space Marine on D8 this time. Crit, does 3. Got 2 left. It's a Grievous. Mission point? No. Could shoot again with the 3. Yes. We could kill this Chaos Space Marine right now. We do 1. Can't reroll that. But his extra Nurgly wound keeps him alive. 5. It does kill him. He is really dangerous with the D12. He's going to shoot Godfred, though, so I'm not super worried about it. We'll just keep it. Godfred! Do you move and fight? I think you do. You're gonna... Lunging Strike? No, you have to move 1. You could spend the 5. No, you'll just make a move. 1, 2. And then Hacking Advance for 2 attacks. First one, it's 2d12 now. Does a single wound. Second one, does a Grievous and kills him. He's got 5 wounds. And then you'll do it again with a 4. First attack, kills him, the Grievous. You make a step back, and then second attack, you don't make, and you take a step back. And you spend the 5 off of this to go on to Shield Wall. He makes the first step after he kills the Firebrand on the 5, and then the second step he makes before, and then can't make an attack because there's nobody adjacent. Inspiration point? Nope. Stands there bleeding, holding the button. So then it's Group 2, and Group 2 is the Guardsmen. Did they come back? No. Another reroll for the reinforcement roll? Nope. The closest Guardsman would be here. He gets a 9 hidden because this hex along the same line. So 9 is going to be advance. So he'll go 1, 2 and make an attack with his pistol into Naam. Misses. His closest would be these 3 idiots. So pistol, I guess that would be, is this the same line? Yeah, so you can't see that square. So 7 is an advance as well. No, yeah, it's an advance. So 1, 2. The next one, 4 is a sneak. 1, 2, stay line of sight. And the third one with the grenade, same thing, sneaks. Guardsman done. It's group 4 of the Marines. Do they reinforce? No, rerolling. Nurgle Marine comes on. Where does he show up? Oh, the Chaos Space Marines are here on 4. 4 is back up here again. Here's another one. Shoot Godfred. He just arrived. He misses. And rolls a 9. And he is in range other. So 9 is aims. So ignore cover. Not there is any. And then take a shot. Crits. Oh, Godfred, can you block it? Rerolling because your shield wall. Bring it down to a regular wound. He's got 2 on him. All right, well, Arati is going to get to go before groups 1, which is the cultists, and 3, which is the beastmen. So, can we do anything good here? I like these beastmen locked down by Gren, so I feel like Aradia needs to try and kill some cultists. She can see this hex. She doesn't have a 6 to throw, though, but she can hand out some 5s to Nayam. So she's going to spend 1 to give a 5 for a 1. Then she's going to spend 1 to give a 5 for a 1. She's just going to, I guess, chuck some las pistols, because why not? Him? No. Him. They've already gone. So las pistol, not leader. Nothing. Second shot. Nothing. And it's Hostiles Group 1. And that's going to be, first of all, the Firebrand. Does he come back? Rerolling. Nope. Cultist, do they come back? Rerolling. No. So then it's the Cultist leader. He is close for a 7. It's a lot. 2 pistol shots into, I guess, Nayam. First one, misses. Second one, oh, it's a crit. She's got a D8, and she blocks it. Good job. Cultist with the gun. 2, he can't see right now, so he is hidden. He will hold. Line goes all the way through, so he's at a line of fire. Then it's group 3, which is the Beastermen from Beaster Island. This group does not come back. Rerolling. No. Do we just keep shooting our last missiles at Gren? First one? 13? I think that's still an onslaught. No, it's a charge, finally. 1, 2, and then fights D12 at that range. Give him the boots, Tony. Hits, and then Gren can try and block it with his... He's got a defensive D8, actually. Vitality's D12. He does block. Good one. Rolls a 13, which is also a charge, finally. 1, 2. And he goes with a D12. Oh, it's a crit. He blocks it, though. You lovable wall of meat. You've done very well. All right, so we're in to Nayam, and she gets to go make the killy death, as she is wanted to do. So I think she can't see this hex right now. And she can't see him, but she can see these guys. All we have is triple shots. So unless we stand with somewhere where we can just, like, pound guns... Although she could just murder these 2. She'll start with that. Triple shot into Team Death Guard over there. Into the wounded one. He's dead. Shot into the adjacent one. 1 wound. And then third shot. 1 wound. Takes 2. Do it again with a double tap. Yes. She's gotta get a crit. Get a Grievous. We did. He's dead. He was in cover from her, so he needed to actually... She needed to aim to do that first. She would have spent the 3 to aim. She would have had a shot left after this, spending the other 5. Because she would have needed to aim to do that. And she got 1 die left. Both Marines, with her Deadeye murdering. I guess she shoots... She can't see them. She can't see him. She shoots at him, I guess. Does nothing. Second shot. Kills him. Third shot's wasted. 12 wounds she just caused. She gets an inspiration point, goes to 3. What happens? End of the round. 14. Plague of Rest. Shuffle together the initiative cards of all the explorers that are not out of action, and draw the top card and roll a Blackstone die. On a 1 to 5, they must discard a resource card. If the explorer has no resource cards, the effect, if it has no effect. I'm just gonna D6 it, rerolling 5s and 6s. So 2, it's gonna be Nayam. On a 5, 1 to 5, she's to discard something. No. I feel like shuffling all those cards. Alright, Destiny. Locked out. We got a 3, 4, 5. There are 5 wounds. This is the last round. If we can just survive the end of the round, we'll have defeated the shrine. Actions, Aradia. Oh, that's a good turn. And then, actually, we might as well burn Cogitator Bank after making the Destiny roll. Keep our 2s. Just have 5 dice. Because all we have to do is live to the end of the round. Nayam, she's going to get a bunch of 2s and a 6. Godfrey's not feeling great. He gets 2 dice, a 6 and a 1. And it's Daedalosus, 2 6s and 2 3s. Initiative, we got Neam, Hostiles 1, Hostiles 4, Aradia, Hostiles 2, Hostiles 3, Daedalosus, and Godfrey. It's the final countdown. We're into the thick of it now. Neam can go first. She can't really see anybody, though. We could covering fire with Aradia, which is what I think we're going to do. And then that lets us hand off some hot dice. And also go with Gren. It's Cultist going, and then Guardsman going. No, and then Marines going. I'm happy with that. Right, well, let's do the Aradia thing then. She's going to spend a 3 to give a 5 for a 2. And a 2 to give a 4 for a 2. He's going to blast and hit these guys. Kill one and do a wound to the other. Or sweet, sweet psychic assault. She has 2 left. She'll spend it to just take a last pistol shot and see if she can kill this guy. She needs to get a Grievous. No. The Destiny die. Why not? 1. He's got 1 left. Shoot him again with a 2 off Destiny Pool. Bang! Spend the Destiny to reroll it. Why not? Bang! Yeah, she's contributed. Last she gets the Destiny point back. She does. Sweet. And then Gren gets to go. Stand closer, so there's really nowhere great for him to stand. I think he just makes a vitality roll. It's a d12. First one, fails. Second one, passes, gets this back. He'll just stand there. He'll move over here and shoot, but he doesn't really care that much. He'll let that guy come to him. All right, group 1, Firebrand. Doesn't show up, but he rerolls and doesn't. Cultists don't show up, rerolling. They don't. This guy, he is close, gets a 20. Well, moves and attacks. 1, 2. 8 for the subcarbines. Misses. And then the next one gets a 6. That's an advance. So 1, 2, and then shoots his auto stubber. Nothing. Group 4 is the Chaos Space Marines. Do they come back on? More Plague Marines. Fail the roll. 1 to 3. Fail the roll. It's Neam's turn to do what Neam do. She's going to spend the 4 for a double tap. Shooting into this cultist leader. Nothing. She'll spend a Destiny die. Reroll 1. Nothing. Second shot. Does a wound and doesn't quite kill it, but she'll spend a Destiny to reroll this one. Nope. Triple tap, I guess. Cult leader dies because that was his 3rd wound. And then into his friend next to him. Does 1. Third shot. Nothing. Spend the Destiny. Bang! She's getting tired. She's running out of bullets. Just Overwatch for the rest because why not? Does she get a Destiny point on a 1 to 5? No. 2 is the Guardsmen. Do they reinforce? No. Rerolling. Yes. So I think 2 of them show up. And where do they show up? On 19, which is down here. Sarge and the Flame Man. And they'll just make a move because they can't see anybody. And go 1, 2. Then this little fella. He is hidden. 12. For 12 is an onslaught. He can't, sorry. Hidden is an advance. He'll move 2 as well. 1, 2. For his commanding officer. Clubman, hidden, gets a 5, which is a sneak. So he needs to stay line of sight, so he can only move to here then. His friend also sneaks. And then Mr. Grenade holds. 3 is the Beastmen. Do they reinforce? No. Rerolling? No. And then Daedalosus and Godfrey can just burn their actions. We put the 6th wound counter down after we make an event roll. 19? Roll effort. Make a vitality roll for an explorer. I say Godfrey gets a vitality roll. Nothing. And then game ends, we put our 6 wound counter down. And we managed to blow this up and stop the ritual. Conquering Shrine. The Shrine Decay is conquered immediately after the Cauldron of Pox is destroyed. If all the explorers are out of action at sort of an event phase, this combat ends and we return to Precipice. If the explorers conquer the Shrine Decay, they can add the Shrine Decay card to the databank. In addition, reset the menace back to 0. And do not add a menace counter to the menace tracker when the explorers return to the Precipice after this combat. And so we're back to Precipice. We've dealt what we have left. The Clarion only has 2 items available, just Hospitaller med packs. We've bought basically everything for the adventuring crew since the quest for the Hidden Vault, because we kept all their data vaults the same way. Longhauler gave us a Scryer Skull. Discard this card to allow the explorer to aim without having to spend activation die. It's pretty cool. That's actually a good one for Neam. Technodendrite Rig. You can discard a resource card. This explorer is given the card that was discarded, and then this card is discarded. So I can bounce a card from someone to somebody else. And then Anzio's pseudo-generator. Dissection. Pick a hostile that is adjacent visible. That hostile suffers a number of wounds equal to the score of the activation dice. How cool is that? It's like a mortal wound generator. That one's amazing. Amplivisor on the ultimatum. Exhaust is when you make a range attack, as long as the target is at range 4+. It just makes it aimed automatically. And it's just an exhaust, so it's forever. Basically, those two are things that Neon would very much like. Shield Skull, which is 2. Exhaust this card when an explorer suffers a wound or grievous wound. After the explorer fails a defense roll, the explorer can make an additional defense roll for the wound or grievous wound. Basically, it's just a d6 roll, so it's a 5+ save. And then Close Combat Training, exhaust this card to reroll 1 action die. For an attack made by this explorer that targets a hostile at range 1, discarded after the expedition. Well, we want to go on Long Hauler, but we don't have a lot of people with money. Neom only has a clue, so she's not going to be buying anything that she wants. She really wants all these things, though. I think she's just going to go buy herself a med pack. You could buy something worth 1 over here, but she doesn't really have it. So, yeah, Neom's just going to go hang out over on her own ship. Or we could go over here and hope to get the Scryer Skull by looking around. Let's do that. Let's go here. And we have no destiny. So we have to roll 11+. Let's get a discovery card. 18, we do. We get a 1. Sweet, good enough for me. Means we can buy the Scryer Skull. And put that on our card. We have no debts, by the way, in the IVAC because we didn't use any of this game. So then I guess we'll go to who shoots at long range. I can make it aimed. Who's got the money, first of all? Godfred's rich, but can't really use any of this stuff. I guess he could use the close combat training, although he already is pretty amazing. You can do it once per turn, though, or once per encounter, though, which is kind of cool. I also like that. The Mortal Wound Bomb. Let's do it. Let's take 3. He's going to go here. He's going to go look as well. Let's draws a card. Nope. Anzio's pseudo-generator for 3. It wasn't even supposed to be here. It was supposed to be Secret Omicron. Daedalus' ship has to be there. It's a good thing we didn't use it, or this. That's right. Dump the exploration thing. So which means we do have to deal those out. So there's a holographic replicator, which is a 4+. Place a holographic replicator marker next to the explorer. Every time they take a wound or grievous wound on 11 to 20, it's negated. That's amazing. Personal void shield generator. Remove this marker at the start of a person's activation. Roll the Blackstone dice, and 1 to 5 it's discarded. While they have this marker, the tree is being covered from all hostiles. And like Killer Orb, no guys are visible. Discard this card basically to make people not visible during the rest of the turn. So Daedalus is going to go over there, I guess. He's going to use his clue to try and make it so that he's got a better piece of Archaeotech. He does, so he gets to discard his 2 Archaeotech and then draw the top resource card and get it for free. An anti-grav lifter unit. Exhaust this card when a hostile that's adjacent to the explorer is activated. Attacks made by the hostile's tree as being 2 to 3. He lifts them up in the air. So if he gets meleeed, stuff gets launched in the air. Just send you to the ultimatum, and you can do your meditation. Training halls, sorry. So 14+. You get an inspiration point for your next expedition. And then you've got you got $1 due, so you can spend up to 2 and buy the shield skull, maybe? Yes. Lost to give her an additional 6+ save against stuff.
And so we go, making it back to Precipice, having defeated the Shrine of Decay. Just 1 shrine remains before we can ascend to the Throne of Malix, and we can return to the spoil. There's 3 entrances we didn't explore there after we got past Gateway that all seem promising, and we'll just D6 it again to see which one we go through. And we have the 3 clues necessary to go back to the spoil. So hopefully we'll find a cool location to jump off from and make it to the next shrine in the next episode. See that in 2 weeks. Big thanks for watching. Until then, I'm Ash. Have a good one. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below so you get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirts, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Death Ray Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.